Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy Zombie here today, and as you guys can tell, I am playing a 1v1, well, just me and him. I'll go ahead and start it right now. But I I don't know how well I'm going to do because I have actually a new type of video for you guys today. I kind of did something like this when the game first came out and I talked about rank play, but as you can tell by the title, there's a new thing called Call of Duty World League. And this is something new. It's totally, not totally, we have no word yet, but so far it's looking like MLG is totally being eliminated from the Call of Duty competitive scene. Well, there's probably going to be a lot of online stuff, kind of like UMG does. They have, online tournaments, and when people think of Call of Duty, competitive Call of Duty, they think of MLG. And so right next to me, I actually have a list of different things. I don't know why I'm playing a 1v1, but it's a 1v1 GB just for you guys, but let me go ahead and go on. Here's a Q&A right over here that I have about World Leagues. I'm just hearing about it today, too, because it just came out, and I heard somebody else talk about it, and I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know, because the guy was a pretty small YouTuber, and I just wanted to get the word out, because I only saw his video, and it had like 13 views, and it's been like quite some time. I think he's going to rap, so I'm going to go through his spawn to be. Oh, I see him. Got him. Alright guys, so first one, what is the Call of Duty World League? And as you guys can see, I will pop it up on the screen. The Call of Duty World League, excuse me, features professional and amateur gameplay from monetary prize pools and a chance to, pretty sure it's monetary prize pools and a chance to earn a way to the Call of Duty Championship in the fall. Like the guy told me in his YouTube video, this already shows that they're completely eliminating Call of Duty World COD Champs. That's being moved all the way up until about till the end of the game, because usually they did it like March, April, which is like a couple months after the game came out. So now it's happening in the fall, the end of the game. So what's gonna happen is the Call of Duty scene dies down after a while. You get these people who watch it; it's so much fun. Then they start to anticipate the new game because all the big events have already passed. So now this has people anticipating on a bigger event towards the end of the year to keep them interested and people grinding and trying to make it to MLG COD Champs, which will no longer be MLG, it'll be WCL. I just got to hit Mike with a nade. So this is a one and done. I might do a pub to finish this off because this is going by pretty quick. And I actually have quite a bit to talk about today. So second one we have is, why is Activision Call of Duty creating the Call of Duty World League? And let me go ahead and just try to get to a spot here real quick. I hope he didn't hop on as soon as I ran away. Alright, and then it says, since the first tournament of Call of Duty XP in 2011, we have seen the passion of the Call of Duty esports fan base continue to grow. Call of Duty is the top console FPS in esports. We want to bring all the quality that Call of Duty is known for directly to the esports community. And so what this is pretty much saying is it's making a lot of money. We see it now. Now the developers want to help. And the thing with the developers wanting to help is that means the prize pool are going to be progressive, which means, say somebody buys a DLC expansion. This is from my knowledge, what I've heard so far. Say somebody buys a DLC expansion, and some of that money, a percentage of it, will be going towards the prize pool for Call of Duty or the next major event coming up, like Call of Duty Champs or COD Champs. I don't know why I keep saying Call of Duty Champs, but that's just, they're going to have progressive prize pools, larger prize pools. Like I think it said something like some $3 million in prizes are already being anticipated and or being talked about for a couple of the events they've already logged up. Let me go ahead and end that Skype call real quick, guys, so you guys don't hear that. And I got myself killed. The kid finally got around on me. But the next question is, 1 second. Next question coming up is, how will this benefit the everyday player? And with Activision's support and the great in-game features found in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, this is also a great opportunity to bring Call of Duty esports to an even wider community. With the Call of Duty World League in mind, we are able to deliver an online multiplayer experience that designs for competitive play at the highest stages and will have a friendly competition. So what this is pretty much saying is pretty much getting the hype up. I feel like there's another answer to another question that would much better support that claim. What they're going to be doing is there's going to be the COD World League. I don't know why I just challenged that. The Call of Duty Professional League. I think they're calling it the Call of Duty Pro League. But from what I know so far... Alright, sorry about that. So what I know about so far is there's going to be a Challengers League, which is for AMs and everybody else who's not already in the current Pro League. And these, it's going to be the World League Pro Division, which is going to be the top 12 teams from North America, which is going to be, you know, Optic Nation, hopefully Optic Nation. And if you guys didn't know, hashtag Intel, Optic Nation did pick up Nameless for MLG Finals, which is going to be really cool. I'm excited to see what they're going to do there. Nameless is a good player and a cool guy too. But we'll see how that works out. Got him. Alright. And so, how will the pro season operate? The pro division of Call of Duty World League will have competition in North America, Europe, Australia, New Zealand. Which, it has Australia/New Zealand, so I feel like they're going to be putting Australia and New Zealand into the same league. And then each territory will have an independent regional structure for fans to follow and will still feed into the opportunity to take part in a worldwide tournament of Call of Duty Championship. So what this says is, it's like going to be different, like, there's going to be CWL, which is the Call of Duty World League, and that's going to be based off of your territory. So there's going to be CWL for Australia, CWL for NA, North America. So they're all going to have their separate fan bases, separate, you know, streams and stuff, but they're all going to come together, and based on how well they do and how large their fan base still is, they're going to be brought into the Call of Duty World Championship. So, which is pretty cool, but I'm having a hard time trying to find this guy right now. So I'm trying to get him to rotate into me, but he won't. See if I can psych him out, throw a nade over there, make him think I'm going to plan over there. I'm going to plan for top purple. So, what about South America and the Asia/Japan territories not in the Pro League will have the opportunity to take part in the Challenge Division events, which means if Asia and Japan, excuse me, they're not going to have a CWL Pro Division. They're not going to be in it, but they will be able to play in the Challengers, which is like AMS and everybody else who didn't make it to the Pro League. So that's good. That means a lot of good news. With the team I'm going to MLG Finals with, I'll give you their Twitter @. It's at Operation COD. And then there's Austin. I don't actually know Austin's @. But then we have Rick's at Kaukahuku, KAUKOHOK, I think. I can't remember his I'll throw up a tweet right now letting you guys know our roster, but we're going with those guys, and I really hope, because we're really solid, I'm a lot better at Black Ops 3 than I am AW, so I'm going to have a lot of, how do I put it, a lot more to show you guys and a lot more to show of myself once I win a lot of tournaments on BO3. I'm not a jetpacker. I mean, I'm okay at it, but I'm not the best. As you guys can tell, I get beat as much. You know, I win a lot, but I also lose maybe 1 every 5 matches, which is a pain, but just how sometimes it works. So Black Ops 3, look out for me. It's going to be hard. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully my team and I can enter that Challengers League. So this just ended. I beat the gentleman. He left. Good thing I'm recording. So just so you guys know, it's been your boy Zombie. Well, has it been? This is where I want to tell you guys, I haven't been uploading every day. You guys know that. You've seen my videos. You know that I haven't been uploading every day. I've been fucking up. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and give you guys just a rundown through these questions real quick now it's gone, so I can just be straight with you guys, let you know my answers, not be all over the place so you guys can completely understand me. What is the Call of Duty World League? The Call of Duty World League features professional and amateur gameplay for monetary prize pools and a chance to earn a way to Call of Duty Championship in the fall. Like I said, COD Champs being moved to the end of the COD season so that people can anticipate it and the hype stays up all the way through the entire game instead of having COD Champs like March where the biggest event happens and people start to die down the last 3 months of the game. Nobody really likes it. Activision is doing this because it's completely just growing. The COD scene is growing. It's the number one console FPS competitive game. And the big reason with that is, Halo, it's really big. They've got a lot of money in their tournaments. So I still don't know why Call of Duty is still called the biggest one because from what I've heard, the Halo championships and stuff have a much bigger prize pool. So I don't know what's going on with that, but this will benefit the everyday player because it'll give them a chance to play in a league. It's going to be called the Challengers League. The Challengers League is for like the AMPs and us regular people, like I said. Hopefully me and my team can be in it. I showed you guys a tweet and a roster and everything. And the next thing is, how will the pro season operate? The pro season will start in January 2016 with the Call of Duty World League Pro Division, which is the pros, the challengers, like I said, amateurs and the rest of us. And these are going to be the top 12 teams in North America, but there's going to be a pro division for Europe, North America, New Zealand / Australia, and Japan and Asia have to compete in the Challengers League only because it doesn't have that big of a following over there. They've got a big Dota following in that area, so Call of Duty's not as big there, not as big to want them to be in the Pro League to where everybody wants to watch them. So they're just going to have to play in Challengers League. I'm sorry if you're from Japan. If you're from Japan, you probably don't know what I'm saying. So, yeah. What about South America? And like I said, South America also, they're going to have to play in the Challengers League. It's just how it's going to be. They don't have that big of a following in the competitive Call of Duty scene. How many teams will participate in each pro season? It's going to be 12. There's going to be 12 NA teams. I think, let's see if it shows, of which 8 will make it to Stage 1 and Stage 2 finals. Europe will host 10 teams, of which 6 will make it to Stage finals. And Australia and New Zealand will have 8 teams taking part, of which 4 will make it to Stage finals. How will the Pro Division affect the Call of Duty Championship? Each team will earn World League points. So this is kind of like Pro Points for Call of Duty on MLG. So keep that in mind. Will earn World League points based on their placing in the Pro Division. World League points will be determined on how Pro Division teams advance to Call of Duty Championship. Okay, so do only people that participate in the Pro Division have a chance to earn a spot in Call of Duty Championship? This is a yes, but let me go ahead and read you what they had to say. In addition to the World League points available in the Pro Division, we will also offer the chance for players in the Challenge Division to earn World League points through a series of Call of Duty World League hosted LANs and online events. We will have more information on these events soon. So this sounds kind of like a regulation tournament where we can earn points and make it to the Pro League, but at the same time it sounds kind of like just, they're going to be accepting maybe the top 3 Challenger League, Challenger Division teams, the top 3 into MLG World Championship. But it's still kind of iffy, so they'll have more information on that, and I'll go ahead and bring that to you guys as soon as I get it. Do only people that participate in the Pro Division have a chance to earn a spot in Call of Duty Championships? In addition to the World League, points available in the Pro Division will also offer the chance for players in the Challenge Division to earn World League points through a series of Call of Duty. See, that's exactly what they just said. I think I just overread that. My bad. What will players win as part of the Call of Duty World League Pro Division? As part of the seasonal structure of the Call of Duty World League Pro Division, players will earn cash prizes as well as a chance to part of the worldwide tournament at Call of Duty Championship. So pretty much what they've been saying throughout the entire Q&A page. One of the goals of the Call of Duty World League is to grow the level of competition worldwide. With that in mind, we know that the amount of growth of competition varies across territories. That's why it's, based on how well your territory, say you're New Zealand, Australia, based on how well you guys are doing and how big your scene's doing, and your prize pools might be smaller than NA, because in NA is where the scene is probably the biggest. We have the best teams over in NA. This isn't any bias because I live in North America. It's just how it has been for years. It's always been the North America team winning Call of Duty World Champs. Europe has come close. Swanee is such a good player. He ended up actually coming to the U.S., playing for a U.S. team. So that's just how it is and it currently stands right now. So there is, what are their different prize pools and team counts in different territories? I think I just read that one goal of the Call of Duty is okay. So I did not. One of the goals of the Call of Duty World League is to grow the level of competition worldwide. With this in mind, we know that the amount of growth in competition varies across territory. So I did just read this, but reading that again brought it more to my attention. So they are doing this on different territories to try and grow the sport worldwide, other than just NA. Because if you guys notice, in a lot of the streams, they're only in English. So now they will have streams that are going to be in French, whatever they speak in New Zealand. I'm pretty sure it's just English, but then in South America, if they do end up becoming bigger, they can be in the Pro Division League. So that's the current standings. What is the Challenge Division? The Call of Duty World League Challenge Division is a way for the aspiring or amateur Call of Duty players to earn their way to Call of Duty Championship. The Challenge Division will host a series of LAN events, will offer a prize pool as well as World League points for a chance to earn a spot at Call of Duty Championship. So what I'm getting from this right now is pretty much, like, you guys look now, and there's LANs, there's Season 3 playoffs that just went by. Optic choked, got beat down by FaZe. That's very disappointing, but onto the video, based on how well you did at those LANs, it's taking it a step further. So it's kind of like doing the Season 3 playoffs, and whoever wins that or does so well gets pro points, MLG pro points, but they're World League points. So that will help people in the Challenger division to get to the World Championship. So what I'm thinking here is it's going to be, if you look at it now, the pro teams get straight to pool play. They get to go to, then amateur teams have to go through the open bracket. What looks like it now is going to be Challenger division LAN tournaments, which we will be the top teams in the Challenger division will be put in a pool play, and then there's going to be other teams in the open bracket. So it looks like, in my eyes, and what I'm getting from this is that pro teams will not be allowed at these events. So in a sense, we will be the pro team. So based on how big the scene is, those prize pools might be pretty big, and it'll give every one of us a better chance at playing. It's like going from college football, playing in the Rose Bowl and all that, and then going into, if you do well enough, you get to go and play in the Super Bowl, but a tournament Super Bowl, if you will, for Call of Duty World Championship. Okay. How will the Pro Division affect the Call of Duty Championship? Each team will earn World League points. I'm pretty sure I already read that. Sorry, it's all white and black, and I get lost where it is. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. When does all this start? Like I said, the Pro League will start on January 16. Qualification tournaments and spots in the Pro Division will begin on December 25th. More information and regulation on Call of Duty Division events will be made in the coming months. So, regulation tournaments, which are tournaments to see if you do well enough, you can make it into this Pro League. So that's going to be coming up soon. I might have to get all my team with me at one house so we can have like a God connection, because I have terrible connection. If I can go to a friend's house and with my teammates and we can all play on one connection, we might be able to make it, because we're really good at the game. Black Ops 3 we're really good at that game. When does all this start? Like I said, what will you be doing to support the organization in the league? With the new Call of Duty World League, Activision Call of Duty will look forward to working directly and more closely than ever with each of the organizations and teams involved. So, people are saying they should team up with Twitch and YouTube Gaming as streaming partners, because that's where all the fan base is. I don't know what that means. I've heard it. I do understand it, but I feel MLG has finally grown their streaming, MLG.TV, to a point to where a lot more people know about it. I remember when Nadeshot switched over to MLG.TV, and I had no idea where he went. I thought he fell off the face of the earth, but I caught his stream in one of his tweets one time, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, that's cool, But if this does switch over and they do go to YouTube Gaming and Twitch, I feel like a lot of the pros are going to be really happy, because they're kind of unhappy with the MLG.TV streaming platform and how it's going down and having a lot of problems recently. And you got a lot of the pros tweeting about it, but they have contracts, so they can't just leave. So that's something to come in the near future. What is Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games' role here? The Call of Duty World League is a franchise-wide initiative starting with Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So what they're pretty much saying here is so far, you know, PS4 is going to be Black Ops 3. They don't know yet if they're going to be switching back or not. Or we don't know. They might, but we don't know. So that's pretty much where they stand on the consoles. So we're on PS4 for Black Ops 3. And most of you already knew that. And finally, what are the age limits to the Call of Duty World League? So this is kind of affecting me. I'm 17, but I'll be turning 18 in January 16th of 2016. So I do hope by that time, if, like, let me read it to you guys. Call of Duty has different ratio in different countries. We will adhere to standards set by the different rating boards across the world. So in NA, you have to be, it's mature, which is 17 or older, and I'm 17, so I should be able to compete. But they're thinking there's a lot of controversy about doing 18 or older to make it a lot easier with prize claims and all that, LAN tournaments and everything. So hopefully before any tournaments go down, Challenger League, I can turn 18 so I can be able to compete in that with my team, and that won't cause a problem. I'm sorry you guys just staring at this. Hopefully I'll have this up on the screen while I'm reading them so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So that's pretty much it. They have reached out to COD Esports, COD Esports Stats, I think it was called. So that's pretty much where they're standing right now. They have a lot of people hitting them up. They're talking to a lot of people, making a lot of partnerships. So this is going to be good for the scene, guys. I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. This has been your boy Zombie, and I'm out, boys. Peace. See ya. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's Doinger. Later.